Hi, Sean. Thanks again for your time this morning. I just wanted to put together a brief overview video that you can kind of watch yourself as well as maybe share with some of your other team members. So I'll show you on the computer, but again, I want to reiterate there are apps that you can download from the Apple Play Store or from the Google Play Store. A lot of the caregivers or DSPs are using this on a tablet typically to document. But for the residents, I'm going to go to John. They will have a face sheet here with all the info. You can go ahead and print this out. This face sheet will also include the medications, as you'll see in a second, so that'll have all their info. If I scroll down, here's the meds, because of course the MAR's in this system as well. Speaking of MAR, here's the meds. You can update, change, edit, discontinue the medications. This is what creates the MAR. So if I go daily at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., that will show up on the MAR daily, which I'll show you in a second. You can do the centrally stored inventory, which I don't think I mentioned, but you can also do that here. There's the notebook where you can document all sorts of things or see all sorts of things. You know, for your ARFs, accountability is big typically, behaviors, menstrual log if you deal with ladies. But there's a lot of these that you can turn on or off depending on what's needed inside of the home, whether it's your RCFE or whether it's your ARF. There's an events section. You can document appointments. You also can fill out incident reports directly through here. So you type it into these boxes, and then it'll populate here and then go into the actual LIC 624. Just give it one sec to pull up, and it'll be the actual LIC form. So it'll go into the actual LIC form. Kind of moving along again, appointments, medical events, incident reports, documents. This is again where all of the LIC forms, whether it's for RCFE or whether it's for ARF, are built into Alchemy. So you'll see like the 602, we can go to form, we can send this out to the doctor to be filled out, the resident representative, you can get it signed digitally, or you can just upload a current paper scanned version, whichever you prefer. And you can also set like expiration dates, so you'll see the due date here. That'll send you a notification when things need to be updated. And each resident will have that, as well as each staff member will have a profile where you can input those informations or those documents like CPR certifications again with the due date. You can always print this, show it to your LPA, your QA. I'm going to go to the dashboard now, which is where the staff will do the documentation. So that resident's profile, as I showed you earlier, is a little bit more administrative. So if I go to, let's say, Saturday, I click on noon, I'll see which residents or clients need the initials on the MAR. I click give, and that's the process for your staff. They can go to Linda, click give, and now if I go back here, noon is completely done. If they don't do it, there's notifications that can be sent out, as well as the beneficial thing about having a digital system is you can see this from wherever you're at. You don't have to be at the home in the binder to be able to see this. Up here, there's PRNs and responses, destruction records, narcotic counting. Again, these can be shut off for the staff if you don't want them to do it, as well as the ordering tab can be shut off. Going to the notebook here, again, whether it's an RCFE or ARF, you can have certain things turned on. So, maybe it's just a basic note in an RCFE or an ARF. You can just click this note, and then you can type. Or if you're on an app, phone or tablet, you can use voice dictation, and then click record. There's a task, so I'm going to mark that off. There is activities and outings. There's behaviors. There's blood pressures, blood sugars, falls, elopement logs, P&I documentation where you can attach the receipt directly to it. And then one of the bigger things that you felt like I think could be helpful is if I go to configuration and go to visitors, here's where you can print off a visitor log. And I think I'll send a video that's specific to this because it was pretty big and we spent a lot of time on it. You can print off a QR code that visitors can log in, do notes. You can also do a kiosk mode where it just sits on a tablet like in the front desk or something. But yeah, that's a quick overview. If you guys have any questions, again, I'd love to do another call to kind of go over those. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks.